What is up, everybody? This is Tarot King. Today I am doing a tarot reading on what Greek god are you? What Greek god would you be? Okay. I did this reading yesterday on myself and it was pretty lit. I got Janus or Janos or something like that. Sounds like Thanos, but anyway, Janus was the god with two faces, and he could see into the past, he could see into the future, and it's where January got its name from. Interesting enough. And also, anyway, the timestamps will be in the comments, guys, so you can fast forward to your reading. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's good, Amy? Long time no see. How are you? Um, so we're gonna wait for some people to jump on. Again, today I'm doing a tarot reading on what Greek god would you be? Or what's your superpower could be the backup title, I guess. But the timestamps will be in the comments so y'all can come back later. If you want to watch the reading on what Greek goddess or god or goddess would you be. I'm gonna try my best, okay? What's good? I'm doing good, thank you. What's up? Hi, Chandra. How is everybody? Welcome, welcome. I'm just kind of cleaning off my desk as well. It's a little messy. I was just doing a reading for someone else, but then I just jumped right on. How is everyone? How you doing? What are y'all? Happy Mother's Day, by the way. I'm doing very well. Feeling happy. Working on self. All right, all right, all right. Hi, everyone. Lexi's still learning. How's it going? Guys, I'm doing a pick a card today. Um, and I'm straightening my desk real quick. I'm almost done. But I'm doing a pick a card on what Greek god would you be? Or if I can't really channel the goddess or god, I'm going to tell you what your superpowers are, okay? Pretty much is the main goal of this reading. Almost done. What's good, Sunny? I'm doing very well, guys. How are you? Drop some emojis to let me know what you're feeling. Almost done. I'm just getting these out of my way. Relaxing and watching movies a little bit. I love that. I love to relax. People be like, you need to get out in the sun and you need to do this. I'm like, shh. I love relaxing. I love it. Like I'm like, this is my shit. Okay, I like watching movies. I love rubbing myself down with oils. Okay. I just love to show love to myself. So people who are like, you need to get out of the house and do 1,000 push-ups, bless, that's okay. But you also need to show love to yourself, honey. Okay. But I love chilling. All right. So in this pick a card, ooh, I forgot to get my black tourmaline. It's over there. I'm gonna have to go get it. So I'm gonna take off my ring for a second. We're doing a pick a card, guys, on what Greek god are you or would you be? We have my ring that I always wear. Okay, it is what is this? Garnet. Okay, gotta love it. It's red. Pile two is the gold ring with this black and crystals. All right. And pile three is going to be a piece of black tourmaline, which I have to go get. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. All right. So pile three is this black tourmaline that broke off of my necklace. I need some more. I gotta love black tourmaline. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all one more time. Pile 1 is the Garnet. Pile 2 is this gold ring. And pile 3 is the black Tourmaline. We're going to be looking, what Greek god would you be associated with? And if I can't channel that, because I know a little bit about Greek mythology, but if I can't really determine what I'm seeing, then I'll just try to tell you what you're good at, what are your superpowers, what makes you godly. Okay? The Garnet has your full attention. What do I want to pick? Because I already did this reading on myself and it was so powerful, but I want a little bit of, I want to see what else makes me godly or what other Greek god I'm alike. I'm about to get a new tattoo, guys, which has art from Greek mythology. I'm Sally Ing. Is it Sally King or Sally Ing? 3, please. Awesome. How's it going? All right, so we're about to get started. And if y'all want a free reading, I can pull a couple free ones at the end, but I get really tired at the end. And then I'm going to go on a break and then go live on TikTok later. So if y'all want to catch me again, definitely follow my TikTok if you have one. I'm going to show y'all one more time the pile selections just to make sure y'all got it. And we're going to get into it, okay? Pile 1, the Garnet, my favorite, okay? But in this reading, let's see if it's my favorite. Pile 2 is the gold ring. And pile 3 is the black tourmaline, which I probably need to wash. I need to get some more black tourmaline. All right, let's get it. Let's do this. I need to pick one, by the way. I'm feeling the gold ring in pile 2 for some reason. I don't really wear this ring. Or I do actually occasionally. But I'm feeling it in this reading. I'm like, red's a little flashy. Okay, we'll get started. Can I ask a question? Sure. How's it going? Ask away real quick. Are you asking like for a reading? Because besides that, I do that at the end. Besides that, guys, I've been staying on my diet. I feel pretty good about myself. Okay. Still need to work out. Hey, and also, guys, remember that I put the timestamps in the comments so that you can come back and watch later. This will be posted on both Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so it takes a while for it to go post on YouTube, but it posts on YouTube after I've gone live. I think they have to like go through it and make sure there's no casualties or whatever. But anyway, I'm just saying that y'all can rewatch these readings because I put the timestamps in the comments and you can jump right to it if you don't have time to chill. And again, this is a reading on what Greek god are you associated with? What kind of Greek god are you like? I was waiting on Kelly. She said, "Can I ask a question?" And I'm like, "Yes." And then I don't see the question, so it's okay. But I'll see your question when you post it. But anyway, we're gonna get started. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all one last time. Pile 1 is Garnet. I know y'all seen it a million times, right? Pile 1 is Garnet. Pile 2 is this gold ring. And pile 3 is the black tourmaline, if you're just not getting here. All right, we're going to get started on what Greek god are you like? And please share this out. Please send hearts, okay? I need them hearts. I need to be liked. All right, we're going to get started. What Greek god are you associated with? With pile 1, those who chose the Garnet. If you chose the Garnet, please drop a fire emoji. Spirit come through, connecting to everyone who has and will choose my Garnet ring before me. What Greek god are they associated with? If they were a Greek god, who would they be? What are their superpowers? What are their godly attributes, their godly gifts? Pile 1 with the Garnet. with pile 1, connecting to everyone who picks pile 1 with my Garnet ring. Oh, okay. So we have the 2 of Pentacles. Ew, a hair. 2 of Pentacles. That's about balance, where you put your energy. So right off the bat, you're getting like a balance, okay? Kind of like me. I got a little bit of balance in my reading. So far, I'm already thinking that y'all are a little bit like me, associated with balance. I can think of what I got yesterday for myself, which is the god, the Roman Greek god Janos or Janus, and he had 2 faces. Okay, he was looking to the future, and he was also, which also looks to the past, and it represents duality of things. Okay, but let's see what else. Still come through. What Greek god is pile 1 most like? If they were a Greek god, who would they be? We have the hold on. What is this? The 9 of Cups. Very independent energy, indulgent. Okay, lots of them Greek gods were very indulgent. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Ooh, okay. And it's a rose. I love it. Let's see the bottom of the deck. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. A little closed off. Okay. Something about money here. Indulgence and beauty. I'm getting Aphrodite vibes a little bit for y'all, just a little bit, because on the Queen of Swords there's a rose, and love isn't always the most peachiest thing. Let's see what else. Let's ask these fallen angels. A lot of these fallen angels are associated with Greek gods. Let's see. So we'll come through. Who is pile 1 most like? If they were a Greek god, who would they be? What are their powers? What are their powers? Okay. Yes, I love this. And the bottom of the deck is Fur. Okay. So y'all have this card of success, and it says Persian. Okay. And so whatever it is, y'all have this power. Let's, besides the name of the Greek god, okay? The energy, what I'm seeing with y'all, like, because again, the backup meaning of this reading is, what are your superpowers? We have this Queen of Swords here, and the Queen of Swords doesn't allow people to mess with her emotions. She's very logical. Especially this one in Alice in Wonderland, the rose was a little bit judgmental. And I see that you can be a little bit closed off as well, pile 1. And it's funny because you chose this red garnet, and this rose is just bright red, just like the ring you chose. Okay. Um, but there's beauty as well. So let's read what this fallen angel says to pile 1. Hi, Jolie. How is everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Mother's Day. Blessings to you, your mother, her mother, and so on. Pile 1, we have Persian. It says element air, which we have the Queen of Swords, and that's air. Okay, so wisdom, logic. And then we also have the planet Sun. So y'all are shining. And it says, after a well-earned victory, beware of claiming more credit than you deserve. And it says, Persian's totem beast is the kingly lion, signifying triumphant success and mastery of your profession. Yeah, you have a lot of cards about profession, money here, okay? And it says, trumpets always announce his arrival, and he is sometimes also seen leading the fanfare with his own horn. Persian is a great revealer of secrets, including the hidden treasures of the earth, but more importantly, the mysteries of life. He can read the past, present, and future and encourage allies to your cause. With his support, success is assured. Pile 1. And just like this Queen of Swords here, she's beautiful. However, she can be a little bit, what's the word? Egotistical. She can be a little bit, she knows she's a red rose. You guys know you have power, right? With this red here. So when it comes to the Greek mythology, of what Greek goddess or goddess. I'm getting Aphrodite just a bit because she knows she's the goddess of love, and she was a little bit tricky. Um, Now that being said, there's something to do with business here for Pile One, and that's part of your superpower is the ability to, do good in business. Because the bottom of the deck was the Four of Pentacles, all right, which is about holding on to money, and then this Nine of Cups is just about indulgence. So yeah, I'm getting Aphrodite vibes. Let's pull a little more for y'all. What Greek god or goddess is Pile One associated with? Ooh, okay. We have the ninth house, Sagittarius energy. That's about faith, optimism, how you see God, spirituality, all of that. We have Cancer with 69, okay, motherly vibe. And then we have Mercury. So let me just be clear. Um, to Pile One, you're very intelligent. Okay, so you're very wise. It almost crosses over into Athena energy, which is wisdom. But just the way the imagery is showing with this rose here, because this rose, I don't know if y'all seen Alice in Wonderland. She is so snobby. She calls Alice a weed. Okay, she's like, what kind of weed are you? Okay, and so that's giving me more Aphrodite energy. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else. Now with Mercury, the ninth house, I'm also getting a little bit of Hermes energy here, but let's see. Spirit come through. If Pile One was a Greek god or goddess, who would they be? Oh my God, I love this. Sorry. Bottom of the deck, it says impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. And it has all these little butterflies, okay, rocking horse, dragonflies. Where was the dragonfly? Right here. And this card talks about believing in the impossible, and you have the ninth house here, which is belief, okay, hope, and things like that. So when it comes to the type of Greek god you are, there's this faith energy. And then you have this main one that came out. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. So yeah, look how rare you are. And this literally talks about the same. I'm using two different Alice in Wonderland decks. And this literally talks about the same thing with this rose here. Because again, she called her a weed and she's like, honey, she had to realize she's just not like the other flowers, okay? And she's rare, she's free. Let's actually read this one for Pile One. When it comes to the Greek god or goddess, I'm definitely getting Aphrodite vibes. Hello everyone. How are you? How is everyone? Drop some emojis. Let me know how y'all are. Let's pull one from here real quick before I read this. Alice, Spirit come through. What? Oh, let's just put that back real quick. What Greek god or goddess is Pile One associated with? What energies are their superpowers? They're godly. Okay. Oh, you guys, we have the Moonstone. Hold on. Okay. Oh wow. Pile One. Let's see. Amber. Some of you guys could have actually, and it's funny because Greek mythology actually talked a lot about like family, uh, drama, things like that. We have the crystal amber. Amber is actually used for breaking generational curses and generational patterns. Then we have Char right here with bonding, accepting, and service. And it says Chiron, so that's healing. And it says there are presents in the present. Charai shows you the gifts of living in the moment, enhancing gratitude and appreciation for the day to day. This is true acceptance, letting go of expectations for what your life should be and embracing what is right now by just being. Charai brings deep healing to your physical and emotional selves, down to your very cells by reconfiguring your old programming into a new way of processing your daily life. After all, it's about perspective. Charai helps you face your fears, see reality over projections, and live your truth. Okay, so you guys are what I'm seeing when it comes to Greek god energy. Something about family, something about living your truth, as just like this. Excuse me, the Queen of Swords on here. She's red. She's bold. Okay, you guys are bold, but you know, also it's like you've had to do a lot of seeing through illusion just to be who you truly are. We have the moonstone, which is lovely. Okay. And it says nurturing, divine feminine, and intuitive. So I'm still getting Aphrodite vibes. It says drawing power from the divine feminine, moonstone connects you uh, to goddess energy, activating your intuition. And it's funny because we're doing a reading on gods and goddesses. And so moonstone connects you to goddess energy. Okay. And it says let's see. Activating your intuition. Moonstone can boost clairvoyant gifts and metaphysical powers, asking that you trust in the unknown beyond what you can see in this realm. The reflective nature of this crystal is much like the moon phases themselves, a cycle of change from new beginnings to full release. Moonstone balances masculine energy with the feminine touch, teaching the art of receptivity and serendipity. It is especially potent during the waxing moon. So I'm also getting Artemis vibes for some of you guys because Artemis was the goddess of the moon, I think. I could be wrong. Okay. And that being said, you guys are rare and free, no matter the rules and regulations that maybe your family or society has put on you. I feel like you're business oriented. Again, we got Mercury here. Mercury is the planet of communication, thoughts, and then we have Cancer here, which is very family oriented. And then it's like you're living your own truth though. And you're just rare, wild, you're free. I love this energy actually for you, Pal One. I'm getting Aphrodite is the main goddess I'm getting. I wish I had a Greek mythology deck, but I have to go by astrology. And astrology is connected to Greek mythology anyway. But I'm just trying to find out y'all superpowers, what makes you a god or a goddess. Okay, let's pull a little more. Here come through. What is the main energy of Power One who chose the Garnet ring? Okay. We have peacefulness. It says you recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. And that was the first card that y'all got was the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So your godly qualities are like being able to balance love. Mm-hmm. Bottom of the deck, harmony. Yeah, literally, you got harmony at the bottom. So something about love, harmony, and stuff like that. Okay, and it says you are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. I love that. Loving, balanced connection with everything. I'm gonna read this card real quick, and then I'm gonna move on to the other piles. Hi guys, I'm just doing a pick a card at the moment, and so I'm not doing free readings, but I will be at the end. So if you're patient and you're still here, I will give you one. But at the moment, we're doing a pick a card, guys, on what Greek god or goddess would you be associated with. And if I can't get that, then at least what are your like godly qualities or superpowers? We have pile one with the garnet crystal ring. Pile two is the gold ring. And pile three is tourmaline. So you would pick one of these rings or tourmaline to get your reading, okay? Hi, Tarot King. Long time no see. How are you today? I'm doing very good. How are you, AC? What's going on? All right, this is for pile one. What kind of goddess are you? It says, starts with the quote, "Are there any more people in this garden besides me?" Alice said, not choosing to notice Rose's last remark. Ooh, literally, this is so connected for some reason. Okay, and it says, let's see. "There's one other flower in the garden that can move about like you," said the rose. "I wonder how you do it." Literally, I'm using two different Alice in Wonderland decks and it's combining so well. Okay, so it's like you're in this garden, and then you have this rose here judging you. And then there's this balance here that you have, Power One. And it says, sometimes people will struggle to understand you. And when they have this trouble, they may well try to fit you into one box or another. They are already familiar with when you are not clearly, excuse me, let me restart. Okay. Okay. Sometimes people will struggle to understand you, and when they have this trouble, they may well try to fit you into one box or another they are already familiar with. When you are not clearly one thing or the other, when you are a trailblazer, a rebel, and a free spirit, you are likely to meet with disapproval. And this is what happens to Alice when the flowers who know just who they are cannot classify her. They assume she is just a rather wild flower who would much rather be like them. You too are something of a rare wildflower. You are a nature child. You are free. You are adventurous. And you just won't behave in ways that others think are right. You may wish to live outside the rules and conventions of society and culture. You are inspired by being your own self and exploring your potential. You are unconventional, surprising, different, and people recognize this. Some will say you are wrong to be free or downplay you as weird, which the other flowers do to Alice. But others, like the sweet bud, will love you. Embrace your own rare qualities. Don't try to fit in. You'll be so frustrated and always quietly unhappy. Be brave by being your own wild, flowery self. You'll inspire others, especially those who are younger, to be utterly themselves too. And remember, it's never too late to be a wildflower. I really love this. Okay, I should have picked Pile One, but we'll see what I get for Pile Two. More for Power One, it says divination, a struggle to find places where people accept you or where you feel you fit in. You must learn to embrace all that makes you different and become the very best that you can possibly be. You will never be defined, so refuse to comply. Explore the frontiers of the human spirit and know how precious and rare you are. So, Pile One, you are a precious stone, just like the crystal you picked. You picked it because it was bold. You picked it because it was red, right? Well, you got just that. You are a bold flower, okay? As this card says, you're rare and free. And again, other people the roses in the garden tried to say she was a weed, but actually she had two legs and she couldn't be defined. The roses, the people around you are very proud and you stay true to yourself. And it's funny because this card even talks about success here. I feel like you can be a little bit proud at times, just like everyone else as well. Um, but you're successful. You find a balance with and harmony in life. I feel some of you guys serve because it says bonding, acceptance, and service. The main Greek god I'm getting is Aphrodite, just because all the beauty and rarity in your reading. But I would have to do a little bit of research. I would say any goddess in Greek mythology that was rebellious and did her own thing despite what others, that would be the goddess that you're most like. Let's try to pull one more. I do have another. Let's see where it's at. It has Greek mythology. Oh, here it is. It's the stars, but it still has a lot of Greek mythology in this one. So let's see. Let's see. And already coming out of the deck is Athena, the goddess of wisdom. So I feel like you guys are very wise. Okay, so let's see. Here come through what Greek mythology, what goddess from Greek mythology or Roman would be Pile One? What goddess would be god or goddess would be Pile One? If Pile One was a god or goddess, who would they be? Who would they be? Ooh, hold up. Okay. And Aries. Okay. the god of war. But here's what I'm seeing. Interesting enough, we have the sun, which would be the god Apollo. Okay. And then you have solar calm with clarify. But again, like it's like because this is the energy of being calm and just relaxing, resting, like I was talking about, and being cool. Um, interesting. It's like you're the sun, you're very bold, but you have the ability to like calm yourself or something. So like you should be shining like the sun, but you like oh, it's getting hot in here talking about the sun. What's up, Christopher Woodward? How are you? Casey, just popping on to say hi and that I hope you're doing well. Back at you. King, citizens are here. What's good? Welcome. Good morning. Hail the king sitting on the throne of Terachi. That's great. Now, Part One, again, with this at the bottom, Aries, you really much know yourself, and y'all picked the red ring, and it has red on here, just like the rose here. So, I mean, I'm getting Aphrodite vibes, just a touch. Yeah. Um, because she was the goddess of beauty, and I feel like she had to be humble sometimes, but she wasn't always humble. And that's what I'm getting for y'all. Y'all are rare, free, despite the rules and regulations of others, is another thing that makes you godly, and that you do your own thing, okay? And that you're going to be successful. But just watch out on tooting your own horn, Pawan. But I'm getting Aphrodite vibes, okay? I could be wrong. I'll probably watch these readings later and do some research and see what I get, okay? Now, that being said, I think I'm going to move to pile two now. I hope that resonated with someone out there, even if you just needed some quick advice. And if you were just wondering, yeah, we have the Nine of Cups. That's about indulgence. But anyway, I hope that that resonated with someone out there when it comes to what Greek god or what's your godly power. We're going to move on to pile two. What's good, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? If you're just tuning in, we just did pile one with the garnet ring. We're moving to pile two, to the gold ring. And pile three is the tourmaline. In this reading, we are seeing what Greek god or goddess are you most like. And if I can't channel a Greek god or goddess, because there's a lot of them, if I'm not getting one of those, I'll just try to tell you what your godly powers are, if anything. Okay. That being said, we are on pile two. So let's get started. This is for pile two. Let's do this. Spirit come through. Spirit come through for pile two. Everyone who will or has already pick pile two. What Greek god are they most like from Greek mythology? If they were a Greek god, who would they be? Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck. Let's just see. We have change and development. This is the card that came out and it landed on my shirt like this. Okay, so and it has a deer. I think that would be associated with Artemis already. I think she was associated with the deer. As a reader, I appreciate what you do. Keep your spirits high. Thank you so much, Sarah. Much love and blessings back at you. That means a lot to me. All right, so let's see, pile one. What Greek god are you like? And I ain't gonna lie, I did this reading on myself, and this was the bottom of the deck yesterday, so it's cool that this came up. Okay, so let's see what it says. All right. For pile two, we got fur. It says element water, so compassion, love, intuitive gifts. We have planet Mars, which is the god of war. And it says, message, a storm threatens, but help or advice comes from an unexpected quarter. For some of you who picked pile two, you're actually very wise. People come to you to calm the storms of their life, and you're the unexpected quarter. You're the people who give advice, who help people in their tragedies, okay? You have a wonderful day as well. Hey, brother, we in a family, okay? So family. How to? It says Furfur's totem beast is the stag, proud, strong, and graceful, a king among his kind. The angel Furfur has a similar temperament. He can be rather aloof, but when he condescends to help, he is a great counselor and motivator in affairs of the heart. Be warned, though, that his inspirations may cause upheaval. Building the foundations of a truly lasting relationships can be painful and upsetting, but often there is no other course. Honesty is essential. So with how to, you guys keep it real, and sometimes not everyone can take that. But the thing is, with sometimes it's like a quick moment of pain, but it leads to long lasting relationships. So Pao too, you're very wise. You're a counselor, and people need you. So that is your godly gift. Okay, I guess you could say what makes you like a god. Secondly, I mean, when I think of Greek mythology, I think a little bit of Hermes because he was the god of messengers. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we get. But I mean, the goddess of wisdom did the same thing. I feel Artemis. I feel all the gods did that. But let's see. So we come through. Ah. You have a great day as well. Happy Mother's Day to everybody who is a mother and who has a mother. Spirit come through. What needs to be known for Pal to the gold ring? What Greek god are they most like? What Greek god are they most like? We got the sun again? Source. It literally says source. So God is saying you're like me, not like these Greek guys. Okay, but anyway, that's confirmation. Bottom of the deck, we have ascendant with entrance. Ascendant is how other people see you. And then we have the sun here. This could be even saying that you're really connected to your sun sign, Paul, too. We also, right when I said that, I pulled my sun sign, which is Capricorn, and it says achievement. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, let's pull two more. We also have Virgo, Earth energy, and 11th house, which is about community. So your godly gifts are to collaborate with others. Let's use tarot now. But anyway, to bring wisdom to people who are going through it. And you're like the sun, you illuminate darkness. Spirit come through for Sarab. What's Sarab? What's Sarab want to know? For Sarab, we have the Nine of Cups. This is a card of happiness, a wish fulfilled, but also independence. Usually there's a person sitting like this, okay? So it means having boundaries as well, but, you know, have a party today, all right? This is a card of celebration, indulgence, a wish fulfilled. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is. Wow, you got the Six of Wands, Sarab. Other people cheering you on, success. Just be happy is the main goal for you today. And to maybe, if you drink, have one drink, try not to overdo it. And if you smoke, have a smoke. Or if you like cheesecake, have some cheesecake. Whatever floats your fancy, okay? Whatever floats your boat. But ultimately, there's a gnat flying around my head. Lord, that's gross. Beer for us. Okay, yeah, drink some beer, bro. That's lit. All right, now this is for Paul too. Spirit come through. What are the okay? We'll take it. We have the Eight of Pentacles, money, working hard. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. So you're very successful. A lot of people see you, Paul, too. When it comes to your godly powers, and you bring wisdom to people that need it. What else? Spirit come through for Paul too. Greek mythology. What god would they? What energies make them a god, or what Greek mythology character would they be? Take this one, and we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then I want one more. The King of Coins. Wow, very abundant. I did pull Capricorn earlier. Bottom of the deck is the hold on, Nine of Swords, anxiety. Interesting. So people come to you when they're anxious. You're very abundant, Pal 2. You picked the gold ring, and it shows because we have 4 cards about money, and you also have the King of Pentacles here. So, and then we had Fur here as well, the fallen angel that talks about giving wisdom, and he was the king as well. And he comes across aloof, but when he does come through, he has that wisdom, okay? And so Paul too, you're giving me vibes. I'm getting the vibes of Zeus's eagle, okay? Zeus's eagle was a king um, that did so well on Earth, and he was so blessed that he was turned into an eagle by one of the gods and given to Zeus as a pet. Okay, so that being said, you're like this king here that was meant to be, earthly and to help people, but you did so good at your job, they turned you to a eagle. Okay, and Zeus's eagle is gold, which is coming through too with all this gold, and you picked the gold ring. And I'm actually about to get that tattoo on my leg. I'm getting the story of when Zeus sent his eagle to pick up, I think his name was Ganymedes or some shit like that. Ganymedes. I don't know. I have to look up how to pronounce his name. It started with a G. But anyway, Zeus sent his golden eagle to pick up a young boy because he was so beautiful that he made him his side lover. And he also made him the cup bearer for the gods. So that being said, he sent his eagle to pick him up. And I'm getting that tattoo on my leg in a couple days if I get enough tips on TikTok, right? But anyway, the thing is, I'm getting, again, because this is showing me you're a king, Pal, too. We have the King of Pentacles. The very first card I pulled for you is Fur, which says it talks about a king who was, again, and it's a fallen angel blessed, but they connect it to Greek mythology. And it's like you do so good at your job and give advice to people who are in anxiety or storms that it brings you success, it brings you prosperity, it brings you money. Let's see what else. Spirit, what Greek god is called two most like? We have gift. Look at you shining, Paul 2. You're a gift to this world. What Greek god is called two most like? We have house and we have marriage. Okay. So lots of prosperity, a very prosperous king. I'm also getting King Midas. Oh shit. Excuse me, pardon my French. Yeah, right when I said that, the wealthy man came up and then also occupation. You guys are like King Midas, but I'm also getting, again, Zeus's eagle. I can't really say his name. What was it? It started with an A and then it says Dios, which means God, but his name means they changed his name to mean eagle of Zeus. So that being said, interesting. Y'all could be even like summoning up a marriage if you really get to work or something. But when it comes to your godly powers, you have the ability to make prosperity happen, to help others, and that's beautiful. And I'm getting, again, like you're more like the eagle that I'm about to get tattooed on my leg, the Greek mythology eagle of Zeus, because you're like the king. That's the reason he became the eagle, because the king was so in tune. He was almost like a god, okay, and he helps people. Also, I feel like you, Paolo, too, can be a little bit anxious sometimes. Uh, but just remember to be confident in yourself because you help so much people. That and you're almost like it's almost like the gods can be, if we were in Greek mythology, the gods would be jealous of you and they would turn you into an eagle to be a pet because you're so godly. Okay. Interesting. Let me pull just a couple more for pile 2. I want to pull one of these. Should come through for this gold. Okay. It jumped right out like, okay, it flew. All right. And it says pink highlight, self-love, replenish, and cherish. It says vibrating with love. Pink highlight allows you to shed layers of negative thought patterns, which we had the Nine of Swords, and beliefs as you connect to the essence of your true self. So, Pile 2, the reason you are able to help so much people is because you love yourself. It's because you've transcended those anxieties and thoughts of self-doubt. We also have pink highlight helps you embrace new spiritual practices as a way of life, preventing you from picking up bad habits to begin with. Okay, so pile 2, you are very spiritual, you practice spirituality, and it actually has helped you so much, is what I see. And the reason I say this as well the way I am is because I picked this stack too, all right? And it says, with this stone, you will make choices out of self-love, honoring the highest version of yourself, and trusting that you will make decisions for your highest good. Pink highlight is a natural form of the mineral salt, known to cleanse toxins from the aura and replenish one's energy field. I would get pink highlight to help you increase your godly gifts and your abilities, okay, to love yourself more, is what I'm seeing. Get some pink highlight to detox the negative thought patterns and really connect to your godly abilities, pile 2, with my gold rings. Let me pull one more. Spirit come through for pile 2, godly gifts. What makes them a Greek god? Who are they? They was a Greek god. We have innocence, yes. And what else? There's 2 that came out, I ain't gonna lie. Wow. Okay, bottom of the deck. What's the bottom of the deck? Sincerity. You guys are let me let me calm down because I think this stack too and it's getting me all wired up. Okay, the bottom of the deck is sincerity, and this is what people value in you, but not only people, spirit is confirming right now that this makes you like a god. You're sincere. You're able to help people. You're able to be loving and communicate with being sincere. Not many people in this day and age can be sincere. They're too much so focused in their ego they don't even know what they're doing. And the thing is, y'all are so beautiful, Paul, too. We got innocence and abundance here, which was strongly confirmed in your reading. You have so much abundance, but you're also so innocent. And many people can't do that because they get sidetracked by the love of money. They're like, oh, money, I'll do this for money. I'll step on this person's head for money. But you attract abundance, power too, and it confirms everything I just said about the eagle, because you have the vision is another thing I'm seeing, but also because the eagle swooped down to pick up that boy, the tattoo I'm getting, the young man, I will say, I won't say boy because that sounds like pedophile. No, Zeus sent the eagle to pick up that young man who was so beautiful because, and the eagle itself was a symbol of the king who was so abundant and so in tune with God's the godly energy that they took him to heaven as well. So like you guys, Paul too, you are so godly. You are so godly and so innocent. You're just like a god because if you think about it, even in the biblical meaning of God, okay, he has heaven, which has the streets of gold. There's so much abundance surrounding him, but he's so loving. He's a God. He loves his creation, and he doesn't let money and those things bother him because he knows naturally it belongs to him. And that's how Pao 2 is. You're very abundant. You're innocent. Don't let the worries or energies of others cause you to believe any different. Stay sincere, Pao 2. I really love this energy. Y'all picked the gold ring because that's what you are. You're gold. You're the golden eagle of Greek mythology. So blessed. I love it. I love this. I love doing this reading. Back up. Let's do a little bit more. We have pile 3 now. Those who chose the black tourmaline, and again, the timestamps will be in the comments, so you can come back later when I'm done. If you don't feel like watching it right now, it'll be here on my wall. So pile 1, we did pile 1 with the garnet ring, which is my favorite to wear. Pile 2 with the gold ring. I need to wear this after that reading, right? And pile 3 is the tourmaline. So let's get into pile 3. What makes you godly? What makes you like a Greek god? And if I can't channel a specific Greek god, again, I will channel what makes you godly. What are your godly powers and attributes? Okay. Spirit come through for pile 3. Spirit come through for pile 3. What makes them godly? We have the moon. Okay. And then we have the King of Wands, King of Fire. Love it. Let's see what else. Spirit come through for pile 3. Pile 3. What makes pile 3 godly? What Greek god would they be? Ooh. We have the Three of Cups. I love this energy, pile 3. Okay. And now the bottom of the deck. Ooh. You guys got the star, the white rose, okay? You guys are shining in your authenticity, is what I see. And you're fun, Paul 3. If you pick Paul 3, holla, okay? I'm getting the vibes of what's his name? Prometheus, I think, something like that. It starts with a P, the Greek god of wine, because as you see on this King of Wands, he is pouring up a drink, and then even the Three of Cups is about having a drink or celebrating. And I just see, and then we have the moon here. Let's not forget the moon. Okay. The moon is about fear, it's about illusion, but besides all of that, it progresses into you being authentic, you being your real self, but also being very much party. Like this would be definitely a Greek god because the Greek gods really liked to party. Okay, I'm getting the god of wine, but if anything, your godly gift is just shining the way you are and being authentic despite the illusions of society, and that what people try to put on you. Let's pull a little bit more. Spirit come through for pile 3 with my black tourmaline. Okay. What else? You guys are very fiery. We have solar flares with activate, getting some Apollo energy. We have ascendant, which is how you attract others. Or that's how others see you. Let's see what else? We have Virgo with digest, health, bottom of the deck. Venus, ooh, okay. If I said pile 1 was Venus, I feel like they're more, uh, what's the word? Athena, the goddess of wisdom. You guys are more associated with Aphrodite, I feel, because you got Venus at the bottom, which is connected to the planet of love, self-indulgence, and she was usually, I guess, naked in the art. So, and in the star card, usually there's a naked woman, but this is a rose, blessed. So I'm getting, yeah, with digest, y'all could be focused on your health, and maybe this is just how other people see you, but you are the life of the party is what I'm seeing. So definitely Aphrodite, but a big one I'm seeing again is the god of wine. Let's see a little bit more for y'all. Oops. Here come through for pile 3. What Greek god would they be if they were a Greek god? Or what would their godly qualities be, Spirit? We have, wow, luxury, expectation. She looks very fancy, okay? We have, wow, privileged lady. Yeah, y'all are Aphrodite. No doubt about it. Or at least the god of wine and parties. Okay, y'all are expecting luxury is what it looks like. You have some creative thoughts, okay? That maybe this is a business of some kind, but there's some change. Yeah, I'm getting Aphrodite vibes. And then occupation as well. So you guys, this energy is very good because it can create a whole business for you on beauty, and that's what I'm doing right now, right? Like candles, a lot of things, okay? A lot of things that I'm going to be selling based on beauty. And whatever this is, some of you guys should be able to start a job even on it. If you really tap into your godly gifts, is what I'm seeing. But you're mainly like Aphrodite. I mean, come on, with this star card, like it's just what it's giving. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. All cards. We'll take. Okay, we'll take this one. Curiouser and curiouser. Inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. Yeah, and it's in reverse. Bottom of the deck. Managed to be glad. I was gonna take it upright, so we'll just keep that in mind. But let's read what this says. One second, pile 3. Where's my book? Hold on. Alice, Alice, where are you? Let's see here. Here it is. All right. So number 9. I feel y'all are very luxurious, and if you're like a Greek god, definitely would be uh, Aphrodite. All right. So we have the reversed image. It says a lack of interest in finding out about different places, cultures, or people, a desire to stick to the familiar, believing you have grown enough and need to extend yourself any further, becoming static, habitual, and apathetic. It says, curiouser and curiouser, cried Alice. She was so much surprised that for the moment she quite forgot how to speak good English, right? Because I'm stuttering over here. And it says, now I'm opening out like the largest telescope that ever was. Interesting. It says, when we enter new surroundings and allow ourselves to discover the wonders that lie within us, we often find ourselves feeling fascinated and filled with awe. What is taking place? When everything seems very new and exciting, we can be filled with the kind of wonder that is most often thought to belong to children. The truth is, we can all tap into that wonder again. We can be filled with curiosity and experience the desire to explore and discover. This is where you find yourself when this card is pulled. You might believe what is taking place is weird or odd, and indeed it may be. You might be discovering things about yourself that you would once have thought impossible or even denied. But now you know you have so much within you. And it says that you are only just beginning to know all of who you are. When this takes place, just like Alice, we grow. Of course, this does not mean you will literally get bigger, but you will be growing as a human. You are having new experiences, and this creates an expansive sense of possibility. This can seem quite uncomfortable and, again, strange, but it is also wonderful that you are growing in this way. So you may find yourself in weird places with new people amongst unfamiliar behaviors, and you may be changing, growing, developing, and discovering. Do not fret in the discomfort. Try to stay with the wonder of the newness all about you. Open up, reach out, extend yourself, and grow. So pile 3, some of you guys can be, you're experiencing new things. Okay, we do have the moon here, which is about fear. And what did I say? You guys are like the life of the party with the King of Wands and this Three of Cups, like you're pouring up drink. And this was, oh, wrong one, the Mad Hair or whatever. He was actually pretty funny. And the thing is, he was considered mad by others, or angry, or just excuse me, more crazy. And you do have the star here, like I said, and this is Aquarius energy. I have an Aquarius moon, so I vibe with this energy. Aquarius, and then under that is the Seven of Wands. So um with Seven of Wands, that's about standing your ground. And so, yeah, that's what I was about to say too. With Aquarius energy, weird is a compliment. Okay, so like, call me weird all you want. I don't want to be normal, right? Some of you need to remember that, because this is your godly quality, is to be the life of the party, to experience new things. Again, I'm getting the god of wine for you guys, and even Venus for love and indulgence, but mainly the god of wine is what I'm getting. Just because, again, it's this energy of being your most authentic self. Usually on the star card, the woman's naked because it represents your authentic truth. But it's also purification and just knowing who the F you are, okay? And so you guys are fun. I like the vibes. Definitely could be starting a new business of some kind. Let me pull y'all one more. Or two more. Let's pull two more for Bob. Spirit come through. What Greek god? Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck. Cosmic serenity and peace. I'm gonna go ahead and read the bottom as well. It says the cosmic forces are at play with lazulite, bringing serenity, peace, and tranquility to anyone who crosses paths with this stone. Okay, so I just got a third god for you guys to tap into. It says lazulite comes from the Arabic word laza word meaning sky or heaven. So let me just say that the god of the sky in Greek mythology is Uranus, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, but whatever. And again, that connects to Aquarius, and so you're very unique. You're very fun, you're very strange, pile three, and that's the energy of Uranus. Uranus is very bohemian. It does a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it's excuse me, it's connected to the house of friendship, the 11th house, and socializing and just being weird. Weird is a compliment. So this is big confirmation on that Aquarius energy. And when it comes to your reading on what makes you godly or what Greek mythology, what Greek god would you be, you're coming up as Aquarius or Uranus. Uranus was a god, but also I'm still getting the god of wine and also the goddess of love. But mainly, you guys are like the god Uranus because you're so weird, you're so unique, you're so different, but you're a star nonetheless. You're like the god of the sky is what Uranus stands for. Okay, and it says, and referring to the sky blue color of the stone surface, it stimulates the third eye, drawing out psychic and intuitive abilities and dispelling worry, anxiety, and stress to promote a clear state of mind. Use lazulite when you need extra strength to heal addictive habits and to give yourself that inner peace against personal demons. All right, we also have this one that jumped out. Pardon me. And it says manifestation, wealth, and inspiration. You're inspiring. You're a manifester. Paul 3. And it says known as the Alchemist stone, Cinnabar is a crystal used to enhance metaphysical abilities, call in abundance, and manifest your heart's desire. Cinnabar's name originated from the Persian word meaning dragon's blood and refers to the tiny red gems sparkled across the stone. This crystal is a powerful, enhancing your life force, giving you the stamina you need to carry out your task and go after the things that feel larger than life. Yes. You guys are definitely, Pile 3, are on a side note being called to get out of your comfort zone. Okay. Do some weird things. Okay. And it says, carry out your task and go after the things that can feel larger than life. Cinnabar's grounds and encourages you while you reach beyond what you believed was possible. Okay, Power 3, we all deal with that, a little bit of that energy, but Spirit is really calling you to like know who you are, especially with this reading. Like if you were a god of Greek mythology, god of wine, god of partying, god of being different, weird is a compliment. So enjoy your weirdness. Again, curiouser and curiouser. This was in reverse. And so maybe you don't embrace all of that all the time. But Spirit's calling you to come out of them fears and really know who the heck you are. You're a weirdo, and that's good, okay? And so, again, I would connect that to the god Uranus. But as a side note for your reading, god of wine, which started with the P, I can't really remember his name, and goddess of love, Aphrodite. Okay, so I'm going to pull you, I forgot to pull you a fallen angel. Spirit comes through for pile 3. What Greek mythology creature are they most like? Please and thank you, pile 3 with the Tourmaline. What Greek god or goddess are they most like? Okay. We have misfortune here. Astaroth, bottom of the deck. Recuperation. And so you guys have experienced maybe some misfortune, but it was really to show you who who you are, what you are. We have misfortune here and then recuperation, which talks about taking a break just to rediscover the direction of your life. And it may have been misfortunate so far, just because Spirit was trying to show you and guide you to know yourself, to have fun, to realize what energy surrounds you, and to, like the Tourmaline, have boundaries with those who are negative. And this is a crystal of turning negative energy into positive energy. And that's what your whole reading is about as well so far, because we started with the moon and then it just got better from there. So pile 3, if you were a Greek god, you also were, if you had, okay, if you were a Greek god right now, you would be one that experienced some loss and tragedy and misfortune, but also rediscovered what their life was going to be. I feel like most of this energy is talking about occupation for some of y'all, and some of y'all need to start a business and just embrace your weird self and have fun. But that's like the energy that I'm seeing for y'all. All right. Let's go ahead and read Astaroth. Let's see. It says, nothing you try seems to work. Be patient and wait for better times. And this is not to be confused with the siren fertility goddess who has a similar name. Astaroth is an angel of frightening appearance with fiery breath. He often rides a dragon and carries a viper like a spear in his right hand. Once one of the seraphim, he he believes he was unfairly cast out of heaven and bears a grievance because of this. He signals misfortune and a period of retrenchment in your life. So y'all been through a lot, Pile 3. But the thing is, when it comes to Greek mythology, some of them gods, that was like a drama, right? And yeah, you've been through a lot, but now it's time to have fun is a big thing what I see, okay? With y'all turning negative into light. Um, yeah. Okay. I feel like pulling one more. Let's do it. Okay, last but not least, Greek god energy for pile 3. What makes them a Greek god? Okay. We have truth. And that's what we've been talking about the whole time. We have grace and we have aspiration. What do you aspire to be? Okay. Bottom of the deck, confidence. That's everything we talked about with the star. Okay, living your truth, pile 3, being true to who you are after uh looks like some misfortunate mishap. Let's read this one. Truth. All right. It says flower, bittersweet, nightshade, right? It's bittersweet. That's so aligned with your reading. And it says butterfly, morning cloak. And it says the quest of truth is a journey we must all take, and it can be painful. Once discovered, truth can be the compass that guides you through tough decisions and experiences in your soul. You know truth to be the absolute tenet of your life. Identifying these principles means you have a yardstick for when you are faced with difficult decisions or ideas. You can then make decisions accordingly. Your truths will be reevaluated and tested through your life. The truths you had when you were younger might not be the ones you hold dear today. But once you find your truth, it is easier to be faithful to yourself. So, pile 3, you're experiencing new truths, point blank, period. You may feel weird because you're like, this isn't me, but I like it. But the thing is, life is about evolving and doing new things and experiencing new parts of ourselves. And when it comes, that's your godly quality, pile 3, is that you are changing and you're embracing the new you, even though it's weird, but you're shining like a star and it's beautiful. Have fun doing it. You're a leader in doing not by doing this in your own life, you're a leader to other people who are still stuck in an illusion. You're living your truth. And so sometimes, because again, I have an Aquarius moon, I'm big on this energy. Sometimes it can feel weird. Sometimes you can feel out of place, but you're actually a star. You are purified. You are true to who you are. And your life is changing for the better. And it feels so weird. I know it. But you got to stay true to you, who you are now. You're not a kid anymore. All right. So, very interesting. I feel like going to watch Hercules and Alice in Wonderland because I just did a reading on Greek gods with Alice in Wonderland. So, I mean, I feel like watching both Greek gods on Hercules or something Greek, and then also watching Wonderland. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go chill. Before I go live on TikTok, y'all please follow me on TikTok. Y'all please follow me on TikTok. My link is in the description, and my TikTok is there. Excuse me. Guys, I'm actually gonna go because I have a kind of a headache. I ain't gonna lie, and I have to honor my body, honor my mind and spirit and energy. But catch me on TikTok if you want a reading. If you don't have a TikTok, I'm sorry, but that's where I go live as well. So, I mean, if you want to catch me, go follow me on TikTok. All right. I'll be back though. I have to go rest after that reading because now my head I need to recharge. Okay. Much love. Thank y'all for watching. I hope that this reading resonated with somebody out there. Let me know in the comments, whether it be YouTube or Facebook. I will put the timestamps here shortly so that you can come back to these readings. Thank y'all for supporting me. But I gotta go. Peace out, guys. Much love. Bye bye.